We also need to change the governmental process. The way we conduct election in the right now citizen, and I guess it's not free and fair. We give them a money and we shut their mouths and tell them to vote for us. This is how the election is going in the present time, and this is how our citizen is not progressing, and we are complaining that the road is not good.
I would like to quote a famous saying by Gandhi that goes, "Be the change you want to see in the future."
Corruption is now a profession. It is spreading like an infection, which needs instant cure and medication. It is a termite that's eating up everything. It is now a malicious cancer, which is deep-rooted and posing dangers.
I do believe that whole will end this corruption and people will be honest with each other, where we can be greed-free, free from greed for oneself, and where we can live freely.
We no longer differentiate between right and wrong. Corruption is so deep-rooted in our society that even the thought of fighting it is frightening. Then how do we eradicate corruption? How do we start? From whom should we start? Who is responsible for fighting corruption? Well, the answer to all these questions is me and you. You and I together will eradicate corruption. You and I together will start the process of eradicating corruption. Fighting corruption will start from me and you. You and I together are responsible for fighting corruption. Like they say, charity begins at home. Anti-corruption also begins at home. Home should be the place where you and I learn about the evils of corruption. Home should be the place where you and I learn about integrity. Home should be the place where you and I learn to be honest citizens. Home should be the place where you and I learn to earn with dignity. And when you are brought up in a family of integrity and values, you will be a righteous man. A man who says no to backdoor appointments. A man who says no to bribery. A man who says no to nepotism. A man who says no to embezzlements. And a man who says no to every form of corruption.
We are a democratic country, but whatsoever comes into the power tries to misuse the power for their personal benefits, wealth, and luxury.
The first step I can take is to make sure that I become an educated person in the truest sense of the term. But with education comes not just the certificate, but the required skills of to succeed, like the 6 C's of collaboration, creativity, critical thinking, citizenship, character, and communication. When one is thus equipped and empowered, there won't be any room for corruption to begin in an education.
Due to corruption, the gaps between have and have-nots is so huge that where one section of the society is enjoying and acquiring riches and wealth, on the other hand, the majority of the masses. So in order to fight corruption, we need to have a clear transparency of every work sector in our country. Transparency in bureaucratic and government function in order to make the citizen aware of what is happening around them, and also to gain trust with one another.
The only thing that I can say is that we need to have a determination, a basic principle in our life that we have to keep moving. If you can't fly, run. And if you can't run, walk. And if you can't walk, crawl. The only thing is that we have to keep moving forward. Thank you.